Good afternoon. I am still, of course, the Big Mike 1983. Let's get going with Infernax. So this came out a couple years ago, kind of flew under a lot of people's radar, which is a shame. I feel it is a really good Castlevania or Metroidvania that's also kind of an homage to a couple other games. Not suitable for kids. Yeah, we're going to be playing on gun mode, which you're about to see might be a little contra-coded. As you do it, to start by entering the Konami code. Infernax. One player or two players? Just one today. The demonic curse has begun. Let's attack aggressively. Forgot, can we get back on the boat in this one? No. I'm probably going to show you a couple of the comedy endings of this game too. But yeah, in general, you're just a dude with a gun in this version. The regular game, you are armed with a melee weapon, so it is much harder. This is easy mode for sure. But we're still gonna die stupidly. So, you know, don't worry about that. Kill me! Do we slay or do we help? We help! Because while we're doing any percent run, we still are going to mostly lean on the good side of things. Oh, God. But we have a gun, so we can just shoot this guy from back here. Be gone, foul demon. Be gone. So if you notice, I have both XP and money. This does have a level system, but it is the Adventure of Link style, where you get XP and you use it to upgrade your health, your mana, or your attack power. So we're going to use our first couple on attack power because the best defense is offense. And we're going to save pretty frequently so we don't lose much progress. The prayers quell the pain of battle. So these floating eyes are pretty much the worst enemy in the game in terms of annoyance, because they are in this game for the entirety of it. Let's get the money. All the money is pretty meaningful. We get a lot of our money through quests, though, so I don't really plan on really grinding out enemies too much. I'm just gonna kill some haunted ladies, some demon beavers, get the hidden chest over there. I wonder how... Yeah, I really don't know what the time constraint would be to do a full, like, good percent run in Contra mode. I mean, I'm not doing it super speedrunny today, but I've looked into speedrunning this a little bit. Because with the gun, you can skip a lot of upgrading and grinding. Duke Maxime Gun, please aid us in battle. Kill all the skeletons. Hello, Tancred, sweet Tancred. Open the gate for Duke Maxim Gun. Eventually, we will get a spell that'll let us teleport to different save points, or at least towns, but not yet. So for now, we are just going to the left to the castle and the cathedral. Uh-oh. Demons! Demons! The gate. Hold the gate! And then giant cleaver beast is gonna show up. Giant cleaver beast is gonna get shot a bunch and then run away after vomiting purple on me. Thank you, just what I wanted. Purple. Thank heavens you're safe. Father Henry, what is happening? Darsov is safe, for now. Rest first, in the morning we set out to hunt the beast. We found the monster's trail, come follow us once you're ready. Alright, so there's a couple things we can do in town. Handsome Hans is terrible, but we're not going to really do a whole lot with him. You really only do a lot with Hans if you're doing the good or the bad endings. My husband has gone mad. Yes. So that's a side quest that we don't actually do anything with for the rest of the game. Hello, Poopsmith. That is a very specific search term. All right, old woman. Lord, an unholy skeleton is haunting my father's grave. Destroy the abomination. All right, we have to go back east. We get our first health potion. And then we're going to commit our first act of evil. Or do I have to kill the monster first? I don't. The chest over there contains our alms for the poor. Would you like to add gold to it? No. But I will shoot it open. What are you doing? That gold is for the needy. I'm for the needy. And that's basically the only act of evil we're doing, is because that extra 100 gold right about now helps. We'll save shield for now, I think. What do you sell at the shop here? Armor? Yep. I can get a flask and armor. Alright, we'll get armor first. Somehow this shirt protects better without sleeves. Armor is pretty important because there are going to be attacks later in the game that will do just a ton of damage. We don't need to worry about extra lives because we have 30. Because it's Contra mode. We're going to go back. We're going to avenge the old innkeeper's family. You can wait to do this, but I want to show off the first kind of joke ending to the game. We have giant skeleton mans. Hello. Giant skeleton man should have worn better armor today. Is there anything I can pick up here? Yeah. Money! We can't go over to the right just yet. Not until we get the better jumping ability. Alright, so we're just gonna go back to town. Save before talking to the old woman. And then buy the shield spell. Or, no, I should probably buy the other flask first. Maybe a little bit of both. But first, alright, let's go ahead and save. We're going to upgrade. Nope, we're not. Yeah, our first 2 or 3 upgrades I always throw into attack boost. just because of how much that helps in this mode. What we have saved. Let's go talk to the innkeeper, get our just reward. May he finally rest in peace. Take this gold as a token of my thanks. But yeah, so quests are like the best way to get gold. And now, you look tired. Would you like to rest here for a while? Yes. The moon! A man like you surely needs more rest to heal his wounds. Please stay. I will do that. You just woke up from an entire day of sleep. You still need more rest? I think I do. I understand you might prefer comfort over adventure. You want to stay again? Yes, I'm a sleepy duke. The sleepiest duke, even. At this point, stay in bed as much as you want. I'm sure our problems will fix themselves. Just sleeping through the demon attack. Yes, that's the Mario 2 ending. Well, that's enough of that. Let's load up our game and do it to it. Oh wait, did it count as this saving? Oh, okay then. I was a little worried for a second that I'd have to restart the game, but I don't. Hello, Poopsmith. It's a living. Alright, let's go buy the second E-Flask. And then we're gonna go buy the shield spell. Or we're gonna run right by where we buy the shield spell. So shield is, it's mostly good in boss fights, but there are gonna be a couple rooms where I might mess around with it. The last time I ran this, I did accidentally find a couple death skips too, which were neat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to replicate them, but things like dying at the end of a long hallway to get back to where you came. So we're going to talk to the guards, and the guards are going to give us some side quests. We've heard the brigands are troubling the roads. Can you help? Yes. The bandits were last seen near the bridge. And this dude, I was once a farmer before my land was ransacked. If I give you the key, can you resolve the monster lurking? So we'll do a couple quests. Because I stole from the poor box, I believe that will lock me out of a couple endgame quests from the soldiers, but that's all right. Oh, easy, lady. Demon Beaver. Leave me alone. Not before you hand over everything you've got, old man. Hello, sir. I didn't see you there. I'm not looking for trouble. Let me walk away and I'll give you 100 gold. What do you say? We're going to fight because that unlocks that dude's shop later in the game. You will regret your insolence. No, I won't. Thank you for saving me. I've come to have an old water wheel repaired and open up shop. Come back later. I may have something for you. Gonna do a quick save. And despite not wearing armor, you still cannot swim. So a trip into the water will kill you. Let's just get all these side quests done on the way. Alright, so normally early in the game, this fight does kind of suck with just melee, having to get through all of his meat shields. But instead we just wait for him to spawn and then shoot him to death. There he goes. Be gone, Hellspawn. Be gone. The farm is saved! So now next time we go to town, we will be able to turn in those 2 quests. But for now, we have to finish the job with the big ugly bastard. We track the wretched creature to the citadel. Forward, men, avenge our fallen. Alright, you all go attack him. I'm gonna stay safe back here. Alright, we got him. Problem solved. The citadel still radiates the foul stench of dark magics that took over right when I left town, basically. Can't have shit in Infernax. No one knows why our troubles began about a year ago, but since that day, this has been here. The magic seal locks the door. I have seen a gem such as these in Valeshire Keep before we had to condemn it. Give Maxime Gunn the key. Funny enough, there is allegedly a game, Coffeeton, coming out called Kingmakers that is almost entirely like that. But at this point, I'm kind of thinking that game is just tech demo vaporware because it's already been delayed multiple times and doesn't seem good. All right, so let's go. We're going to turn in the quest, get the money, and then come back here because that dude over here is going to sell me a better shield spell. But I kind of wish it, regardless, they would just release the tech demo, because I would just totally ride on a motorcycle in full plate mail with an AK. Demon Beavers. Oh, can't get through there yet. That's a little side quest we'll do that is made much, much easier in this version of the game. I mean, everything basically is made easier in this version of the game. I'm not kidding myself here. Hello, gents. Thank you for dealing with the brigands, my lord. We've had... How much money for the brigands? 100 monies. Beautiful. Another 100 monies from you, perhaps? Indeed. Oh, good. And I have enough money for a second attack boost, too. All right, so we'll pay 100 monies to upgrade our shield spell. What this is going to do is give our shield spell a little bit of a heal component. It's not much, but it is kind of nice in a pinch if I don't want to waste mana on an entire heal, but I still want to... I'll usually do it if I'm like 1 health down against a boss. I'll just pop it, heal up, and then we're shielded the rest of the fight. Go ahead, get our second strength boost. Heal up. Alright, here's our first dungeon. There's 5 of them in total. Lots and lots of spikes and death. Spiky death. And lava. The floor is lava. All right, how that guy got in here when I had the only key, I don't know. There are going to be a lot of these throughout the game, these automated javelin launchers. Oh, there, got me right up the ass. Oh, how embarrassing. But that is why we buy the armor, because I'm pretty sure that would have done 2 damage without it. But they do flash before shooting, so you at least get a little bit of forewarning. A key! So in there is one of the enemies that is worth grinding XP and money for, but I really prefer the one. There's going to be one coming up eventually that's in a much, much better spot. Oh, you so do. I mean, it is, believe you me, the first time I played through it in regular mode, definitely had a lot of frustrating moments where I died like an idiot, but I really enjoyed at the end of it, and now I've beaten it several times doing... I don't know if I have all the endings yet, but I've got a good chunk of them. I think the only big ending I'm missing is the redemption ending, which is a really pain in the ass thing to do, and you basically need a guide for it. That's where you spend the majority of the game evil, but still come back in the end as a good guy. Oh, that area is not much more fun in Contra mode. I'll tell you that for sure. Oh, got me with the spikes. Let's go ahead and burn our first potion. And we learn the Thunderbolt spell. This is not going to be needed immediately, but it is something you have to get to progress in the game. Well, I didn't actually get a second potion after buying the second Yi flask. That's my fault. No! Yeah, pretty much if we go into the boss room like this, I'm just gonna pop the shield heal, and then we'll be in a good spot. Yep. All right. Everybody get ready for gross-ass monsters with terrifying nipples. Shield me! And we got him. Castle cleared. We must destroy the orb. All right, first castle down. Do I have enough for my next strength boost? 3,500. Oof. What do we have here? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna bump up health and mana by 1. Mana being at 5 is gonna be nice because that gives us a little bit more freedom with spells. We cannot get to the second town just yet. So for now, I'm going to go back to the main town and get my healing back. And then we go invade the graveyard. We will find a dude that sells the heal spell soon. I don't know if I'm going to buy it just yet. It is kind of useful, though, when you are running out of flasks. But we are also getting to the point where I can show you another delightfully unexpected, shall we say, ending to the game. So fans of Castlevania 2, get ready. Yes, I want 2 of them. Yeah, this and I think they even came out in the same year. This and Astalon were 2 of my favorites, but I can't really speedrun Astalon very well, and it doesn't fit into a horror marathon. I have been doing it as part of the Archipelago randomizer, though. That's been a lot of fun. We're gonna go, and we're gonna lose a little bit of time doing this, but I must do it for all the people in chat that watched and played and loved Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. We'll save here to lose a little less time. The underpass. What do we do in the underpass? You're about to find out. Oh, what's this? It's the transport tornado, of course. Except, don't be an idiot and go into tornadoes. Only Maxim Gunn knew that kneeling for 10 seconds at that specific location would call upon him a deadly tornado. He might not have done it. Oh. Oh. Oh, I guess it just starts me off here. Okay, that's not too bad. So up there, that's the church. Yeah, I love the little things in this. Just some dude. All right, we can't get through there yet. We'll be able to get through there, though, after this next dungeon. Oh, it's a terrible night. Look at it. What a terrible night to have a curse, but what a great night to have a gun. Those men outside have refused to leave my land and are causing such a ruckus. Will you please talk to them? Yes. Let me know when they're gone. If I had access to James' library, I could craft a powerful spell. Father Henry, that insufferable fool, someone should teach him a lesson. Let's destroy that precious holy tome. No. Now, what can I do for you, good sir? You can't be here. My men needed some rest. Once we finish our drinks, we're gone. Care to make camp with us? Drink with us? Or be gone? I said, get out! Be gone with you, evil men. And now, we can learn the heal spell. Not entirely needed, but yes, they did not redo the cutscene for Contra mode, unfortunately. So heal, it's okay. The biggest reason to use heal over my flasks is that when you die and come back, you get all of your mana back, but you do not get flasks back until you go to a town. Oh! Did I not go down nearly enough? Oh, wait, hold on. Just have to do a wee bit of climbing. Get some money. And I think it's this one, maybe the next, that has the one room where I can get a decent amount of kills on a more powerful enemy that drops a surprisingly nice amount of gold too. So here's the big first FU platforming part of the game. You just have to remember, as soon as they hit the top, they start to drop back down once the pattern really starts. So a couple of times you are going to be making perhaps a leap of faith and hoping for the best. It's actually the trip back that sucks more. Woo! All right. So we need 3,500 XP for the next strength boost. We're just going to keep storing that up. Oh no, I needed to hop up there. floor is lava because the floor is always lava. Yeah, the game definitely, especially in melee mode, this dungeon is kind of a giant slap in the face of, hey, get ready, this is not gonna be an easy game. Alright, so that's one of the enemies that I want to kill a bunch of, but he is not in a good farmable spot. The one extra life is mostly going to help with getting hit by some random stuff that might do like 2 to 3 damage. It'll let me take another hit of it if need be. No, the flying eyes are the most annoying enemy in the game, and they are there for all of it. So the devs know, like that. Those enemies kicked my ass like late game. That's how pissed off I am at them. Like, you do eventually get a spell that will give you a ranged component to your attack, but it is only temporary. All right, we're gonna go down here first, I believe. This dungeon has multiple keys. Like, trying to do the true good ending, there are a couple rooms that just absolutely demolish you with like flying eyes and those kind of enemies. The only thing that saved me at the time was you do learn a spell that gives you a familiar, and that can help shoot them out of the air. Okay. Okay, so I have enough XP for my next strength boost. That's good. Yes, yeah, that's in the true good ending. There's an area that's just a ton of platforming and you're being swarmed by the eyes. It is rage-inducing. Incredibly rage-inducing. Oh shit! Alright. Mistime jump. Shot by the javelin. Unfortunate. So we need another key. And we also need the ability boost from this game. There we go. All right. We're going to get the brick breaker. Bullets can now pierce enemies and break blocks. But let's go ahead and we're just gonna kill this big angry skeleton man's a decent amount of times. I'd like to get a nice amount of XP off him because he drops 250 a pop. And then also a nice chunk of change. I think I need in total 5,500. Well, let's just kill him a couple more times because if I can get, yeah, the strength boost and then get an additional health and mana, that will pretty much set me up for the rest of the game because then I can focus on just getting better armor and hoping my lives hold up. So we'll just get to 7,000. Maybe a little bit more if he drops money for me. This is much harder to grind, mind you, when you're in melee mode, because you have to do a lot of dodging and weaving to avoid his big, angry, fiery sword. I'm mostly trying to get to 600 gold here. So whatever XP we get to on top of that is just a happy little accident. Almost there. 2 more kills should do it, if he drops gold for them. Cool. Oh, easy there. Easy there, killer. I do like here too how it'll show you like the other room that maybe you should go back and get to sometimes. All right, so now we can shoot through the blocks, and that's going to, once we're done with this dungeon, open up the next area to get to. I could probably make that jump, but why? All right, here is the boss, who is, again, big pain in the ass with melee, not so much with a gun. But yeah, all the boss designs in this game are super gruesome. I love it. He's gonna drop a skeleton man's to try and help him, but it shan't help him that much. And he's done. Where's my orb? Give me my orb! All right, Dungeon 2 down. Go ahead. Oh, I can double up my strength. Beautiful. We'll double up strength, and then we will go ahead and go for mana this time. Just to have a little more, bit more leeway with casting spells, especially now that we have heal. Mana is a little bit more useful than health, but both needed so you don't die in one hit. Now, let's see if I die on the way out of here, because I do that all the time. Woo! All right. So we'll move from the floor is lava to the floor is nothing. I hate this part. There we go. All right, just barely. Just barely. And you drop. You drop, and we're out. All right, beautiful. No death. I know over here you need lots of late game stuff to get to, but I forgot if there's a chest or anything. There is not. Okay. So we're going to go get a little side ability that you don't really need to get, but I like to get. Especially in Contra mode, because it's awesome. And we can go onwards to the second town, which will finally give us a couple of extras with, well, better gun, for instance. Let's go ahead and save so we don't lose all of the backtracking. Yeah, we'll probably, when we get to 1750 XP, buy the next health upgrade, and then the rest of the game is pretty much just going to be saving up for more attack damage. Right, here we go. Danielle, who's probably a Belmont. Good night. There is a huge monster I cannot seem to damage lurking in the basement. You can eradicate it. I'll teach you my family's ancestral fighting technique. Yes. Be careful down there. I wasn't able to get close enough to hit it. Luckily, I've got a gun. So ordinarily, the attack I have now that lets you shoot through blocks, its ability with melee is it reflects projectiles. But we don't have to do that anymore. Yeah, normally this fight is a giant pain in the ass of having to basically hit like a bat the enemy's projectiles back into their face. But we don't have to do that. We can just shoot it and avoid the blocks it's throwing at us. Mostly. Got him. So much viscera. It's truly dead. Thank you for your aid. Let me explain the technique. So ordinarily in the game, this is a ground pound with a bit of an AoE shockwave. But, well, we don't have a melee weapon. So what do? Grenades. I accidentally killed everybody to use the grenades on. Hey, come here, buddy. Right, so map-wise, we are hauling ass down and to the right. Just grenade this bridge. So this attack is actually kind of awkward, and I really don't use it that much because you have to hit down twice while jumping. Once I get the double jump, it's a bit more useful though. But still, ordinarily, if I'm jumping onto a group of enemies, it is because I am going to be shooting at them. The prayers quell the pain of battle. Yeah, once you turn evil, you do some other stuff in the game, especially to the shrines, but we're not doing the evil playthrough this time. Oh, the night awakens. So I have to come back here once I have the double jump, because that house is where you can get the teleport spell, which makes the rest of this game go much, much nicer. So we have a brewmaster who is trying to go to the town. But, oh! The brigands who I drove out earlier have come back for revenge. That poor man. What madness has gripped these lunatics? All right, new town. Spell-wise, are you the daylight spell? Okay, we're not going to bother with the daylight spell just yet. It's really not that necessary. But we are going to buy better bullets. Oh, hold on. Why is my phone blowing up? Uh-oh. I think everyone on my fantasy football team has died. Or pour one out for Big Mike's fantasy season, maybe. Okay. Now what do I have? 400 left. I kind of like having a third flask, but I'd rather take the less damage. Then, all right, so I come back with 200, but there are a couple quests I think I can do here too. I know if I talk to you. Okay, so here's the wife of the dude in the very beginning of the game who turned into the giant monster. I know you did what you could, but the evil that possessed him is still truly dead, or not truly dead. So I will aid her. We seek Ellen, the Wizard of Kasky, which is the third town, so we are nowhere close to there. This guy is going to... There's a dam east of Arcos. Go. Destroy it. Now? Never. Well then. Perish. So he wants you to destroy the dam and flood the village. If you are evil, you can say yes. But we're not evil. They're gonna hella ambush me with a bunch of ghosts. But then drop a ton of gold when I kill them. Which actually is gonna give me my next D flask. Save. We're going to go talk to the soldiers, and then we are going to rock and roll. Finally. So I can't, unfortunately, you can't refill your flask here because, well, let's do this. Yeah. This abomination tried to kill us in our sleep. This thing, it's not human anymore. It's pure evil. Please save us, Lord. So here is where you have to realize that you are a paladin and you should not be reasoning with everything. Lord Maxim Gun, I don't think we can do much for this poor soul. No mercy. Turn it to ash. Burn it to death. Kill it with fire. Reason with the power of dialogue. Don't do that. You're a paladin. And also, if you try to do that, it breaks out of his cage and kills several of the people there. We can, however, at least cut short its suffering. Will it ever die? Yes. My young friend Wilfred was sent on patrol. He was supposed to be back long ago. Can we go look for him? Yes. So we want to keep our health potion, and then what do? My man brings me tidings of strange folk in the old ruins. Alright, so we can't do anything yet, but eventually we can go track down Handsome Hens and figure out some things about the cult. But for now, we have to go to the worst part of the game. The absolute worst part of the game. Yeah, let's combine clock tower spinning cog mechanics with insta-die if you fall in water and floating eyes. That certainly won't make several people rage quit the game. We are probably going to fall into water at least once, if not in here, in the dungeon coming up. But at least here we have a spare brewmaster, and we can now from him start buying mana potions if we want. Now, I did not see the feller who needed a health potion. Did I run by him on accident? I thought he was, like, closer. Hold on. Oh yeah, there he is. Hello, my friend. So I can give him a health potion. He comes back revitalized and does his own thing. There we go. I don't know how long it takes for him to die if you do not save him. Yeah, so mana potions cost money. Not really gonna bother, just because mana comes back when you die. So if you do want to break the dam, you can shoot it there, and yeah, it'll flood the hell out of the town. But we're not gonna do that because we're not evil. Except for that one time with the poor box, but I really needed that 100 gold boost at the beginning of the game. So ordinarily, this is a mystery. If you don't know what happens here, you can go talk to some townsfolk and they'll mention seeing a castle during a thunderstorm. So we cast thunder. Which you need at least 4 mana to do, so make sure you have at least 4 mana. Locked our next save, and let's go. So this is the dungeon where we will learn double jump and really open up the rest of the game. So lots of angry, they're like half mermen, half zombie beavers. I just am gonna call them zombie beavers. Super annoying though. And they will basically ambush you constantly throughout this entire game. Kill these javelin throwing damn spear demons. Yeah, this dungeon and getting here was absolute misery the first time playing through. Don't hate on zombievers, come on. Oh, he got me in the ass with an axe. Oh, damn it. All right, we gotta come back. I took the wrong path for once. Oh my God. We're gonna burn a heal. I can't believe I took the wrong path. Zombievers, get out of here. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's death one. Drowned to death. Down to 29 lives. Everyone take a shot. I knew it. I called it. Damn game. But that's also why, even without instant death, I got the extra health in the armor, so I don't have to like heal all the time either. In Contra mode, it's a little bit easier to get away with not doing much for health, but there are still going to be just times where you take stupid hits. And I like not having to worry too much about how much health I have left. All right, we're back on our way. So like I said, the potions will not come back when you die, but health and mana will, which is why I do usually get the heal spell, because that'll give me a little bit extra leeway with just in general trying to stay at full health, because I don't want to really use the flasks until it's the boss fight. Oh, you got to be careful here. You don't want to shoot your entire path over. Pretty much. I'm gonna have to go back to the first castle though and do one more little thing. Oh, right in the bad spot. So here we have to do the jumping challenge. Lots of spikes. Oh! All right, we're okay. We're okay. Gonna burn a heal though, just because. Yo, what's up, Lyra? We're trying. We kicked ass in World of Horror. I mean, we almost did die, but we managed to survive and defeat the extreme evil in the end. Under budget, in fact, and ahead of schedule. Yeah, that was a jump on instinct. I didn't even remember that was there. That just happened. All right, here we go. The double jump. It's mandatory. And this actually makes the game even easier than it was before, because in regular mode, you don't have a double jump, you have like a, it's almost like an up thrust. That you have to like charge, so we don't have to do that here. And thusly gives us a lot more controls over our general movement as well. All right, water boss, water boss. This boss can be a big pain in the ass if it doesn't cooperate with patterns. There are times I've had it hide underwater for just an extremely long amount of time. Like that. We'll see how long it does this pattern for. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, all right, there's the fire pattern. Oh, there's the eye. Dodged it. Still got it. The blood is red. The water is red with blood. We've done it. All right. Next castle, plus 1,000 XP. At this point, I think I'm saving to 7,500 for the next strength boost. There's the third out of 5. We are on a pretty good pace, but here's where a lot of stuff really starts to open up. And I forgot, can I get over there with the double jump or no? We're gonna try. Nope! Nope! Nope. Just not enough with the double jump. That's all right. We'll come back. We can come back later for that. That's a late game armor. Oh, and the eye almost killed me still, even with the gun and the double jump. That just proves to you how shitty the eye is and why it's a bastard opponent. But while things do open up, it does also help that we are about to get the teleport spell, which, as long as I have 2 magic left, will let me get to any save point in the game. So let's go talk to him, tell him his buddy is safe. Wilfred, I owe my life to you. He's being sent to the watchtower. Young Wilfred would surely be no more if it weren't for you. Quest complete. So not a whole lot to do in here other than we are going to go back and get the teleport spell, and then also open up the side passageway to getting back into town. Now, I have 350 monies. Forgot how much teleport is. I hope it is under 350 monies. $200 monies, beautiful. Missing a spell. Oh, we're missing the day and night spell. You know what? I'll pick that up just because it might make this next part a little bit easier. Or we'll see. If it becomes night by the time I get to town, I won't. But if it doesn't, then it didn't. Old man, teach me the day-night spell. Oh, Wilfred killed a man. Philippe tried to finish the job. Oh, I didn't talk to him in the inn. Yeah, that guy grumbles about the guard. So that's the cult door right there, but not going to follow that just yet. What we are going to do, though, is... Alright, now we have to do the daytime, nighttime spell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Werewolf. Bearwolf. All right, let's take him out. Release him from his hell with grenades. Oh, that's right. I can do carpet bombing now. Suck it. I always forget about the carpet bombing because I just never use it that much. So he's going to open up this passageway and then die. And the big thing we need is going to be under there in a few, but we don't have to go there yet. This is the Backer Mausoleum. There's actually a cheat genie at the back. So there are a bunch of codes you can enter. I think it's dead enough. Indeed. And what's this? Lord Maxim Gunn, something's horrifying is happening in Darsov's Cathedral. Please come see us there. Okay. I will do that, buddy. And can I up? Oh, there we go. This is my next power upgrade. Beautiful. So we'll see if we get to 9999 XP. At this point, though, we are definitely powerful enough to pretty much beat the game. Maybe having to use a shield against, you know, the bosses, but... So we want to go in here. Oh, what is happening here? Uh-oh. Lord Maxim Gunn, I'm glad you've come. This poor man is possessed by a demon. I have an idea that can help. What is your idea, sir? I sadly cannot do this myself. You'll have to find the man named Gregor. He's a priest. If anyone can perform an exorcism, his can. His methods are unusual. Find him. He will know how to take care of the situation. So that is why we did what we just did with the werewolf. And we're going to go ahead and teleport back to Arcos, which is a little bit faster to get back to because of double jumping. Yes, it's the evil cotton candy demon. Got what else is down here? Really like anything, or it's just the cathedral, right? Yeah. So we have a self-flagellating man named Gregor who can do an exorcism, perhaps. Now, the other thing you can do is just kill the dude floating there. But that doesn't give you good boy points. And while this runs, I'm gonna go grab a quick refill. Okay. Thank the heavens you are alive and unpossessed. Our Savior's work is done. I'll be on my way. I must cleanse myself. Thank you, Gregor. Come find me in my chapel, Lord Maxim Gunn. There are matters we should discuss. And we got 300 monies for not just shooting the possessed man out of the air. Alright, so now, let's go ahead and kick in Hans's door. Hans, you piece of shit. I know you're trying to join the cult. That'll teach you to keep your trap shut, you blathering fool. Not so handsome anymore, is he? Thank you, Lord, you've saved my life. I knew you were inside the Tohan Passage hideout. I need you to help me. If I tell you the password, they'll surely kill me. Do what's right, Hans. The password is Book of Truth. Alright, so now let's go talk to the cultists. Give them a nice little visit. A fine how do you do, as it were. Kind of. If you... In the main game, if you turn evil, you get a sword instead of your mace and shield that does more damage and is longer reach, but you do then lose the ability to block things. So it's a trade-off. But yes, being evil is, I think, a bit of a harder path, but the ending is so cool. I don't want to spoil any of the endings for you guys, but I implore you, if you play this, try to do both the true good and the true bad endings. I was there for the first ritual at Urzon Citadel. Things get out of control. Lord Maxim Gunn, I did not know you remember. I'm not. Our leader, Robert, brought us power, and with it we shall rule the world. Yes, Bobbert. So now we go back, talk to the guard. The guards know the password and are going to just absolutely obliterate those stupid cultists. You love to see it. They are up to no good. Cool. Everyone's helped here. I get 200 monies. And now we go to the next town. Let's see, what is going to be the quickest way over there? What save point is closest? Is there anything else I can get hidden-wise? No, not really. Cool. Alright, we'll just go back to Darsov then. And backtrack a bit. And to make the next step of this easier, I am going to make it daytime. Just because the next town is under siege at night. So we're gonna be getting... What do I want to buy in order here? There is a familiar spell that I have to get. I will probably buy that first just to get out of the way, because I know I can also then immediately do a side quest with it. Hey, here's the town. Hi, everybody. You, sell me your bird. Alan. Oh! I know the evil you must speak of. To be destroyed for good, it must be resurrected in its true form. You must stand in front of what is left and speak these words. Serecturus sit malum inimicus. Well, I just summoned something into this world. I'm sorry. Right. We'll buy the bird. Now we're going to do a little bit of a loop here. We're going to talk to somebody in town, get a side quest, and then go kill a skeleton, and then come back. And how much money do you require for your next bullet upgrade? 400. All right, we're almost there. In fact, I can just probably go kill a couple things with that. This village isn't safe. At night, we have to shelter in the mausoleum. Unlock the teleporter. Oh, yeah, and while, hold on, let's see. Desperately need help, sir. I can't sleep anymore. Demons haunt my dreams. Can you help me? Maybe. You'll need to enter a dream trance and traverse my nightmares. You will need an elixir. Oh, we get those at like late end game. Nobody's in here. So let's go ahead, storm the mayor's house, and the mayor's a big bird of a man. How can you sit there and do nothing? People will die. Continue to harass me. You'll face the gallows. Lord Maxim Gunn, we weren't expecting you. It's still customary to stand in the presence of your Duke, Mayor. I must have become lax. You'd been away for so long. Sometimes it takes a firm hand. These peasants should know their place. And a goon. Hired goon. We'll visit you. East of here on Mount Casca, a terrible skeleton lurks in my late mother's house. You destroy it. I will. And then, am I good enough for these guys as quests yet? Keep helping our people. Alright, not yet for him. Keep helping our people. Not yet for him. Now, this may be where I get locked out of doing good things for the guards because of, you know, stealing the poor box. But, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Yeah, come on, get back here. Get back here. Much as I'd like to fall to my death. In fact, almost will fall to my death. Here we go. So you're like, oh, how am I going to reach that handle? Why? We've got a bird for that. It really is. You'd think that they would, you know, be giving me a deal, but no. No, I don't have nearly enough money. All right, let's rock and roll, Skeleton Man. And we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna be back to town eventually anyway. So I'm gonna pop a healing potion just because I don't have the mana for that. All right. A stranger? I don't see many of you these days. What brings you to my humble abode? Kill me? That's preposterous. I'm harmless. Won't you spare me? Spare? Or slay? Slay, of course, because you're a paladin. You have one job. That skeleton's angry. And now the house is on fire, Seymour. No, it's just the northern lights, right? Oh! Oh, we got hit. Didn't deal any damage that time, though. Quick, escape! Escape, my Lord Maxim gun. Oh. Oh. And we go back to town. The quick way. Come on, let me go back. Wait, do you cost 3 mana? I thought you were 2. Damn it. I'm a fool. All right, maybe we get 1 more mana. Come on. Come down. Let's go. What's up, Uno Squid, yo? We are slowly but surely shooting our way to victory and for the good of the land. So if you spare the skeleton, if he sweet talks you, you come back and she's just dead. That horde creature dead? Yes. How much did you give me? Please be 250. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So we're going to now... Did I need anything else from you? I don't think so. Yeah, because you just sell 1 extra life, and I don't need extra lives. I have 28 left because Contra mode. But now we get the better bullet. Moderately larger and more powerful because they're green now. And we get another Ye Flask. Now let's go ahead and go to the inn. More health. More health. All right, full up there. I can get Ye Flask. And how much do I need for the next mana boost? Is it 3,500? Yeah, okay. We'll get there, though. So a couple things we can do now. We need an elixir, but we are going to, for now, go back to the shores of Oopal. And we are going to kill the demon Paimon once and for all. Paimon, Paimon, is he Pi? Is he Pay? Who knows? Well, Inimicus, resummon the demon in his true form. Rid the world of the terrifying spider demon. Yeah, you're not doing too good against my gun, buddy. Didn't even get to the webbing attack either. Celebratory grenades, maybe? Yes, celebratory grenades. We did it. All right, so now let's go back to Arcos. Tell the wife good news. And perhaps get some money. $300 monies, in fact. All right, how much XP do you give? All right, not a lot, but we're just gonna get to 3,500 here really quick. $25 at a time. All right, maybe I can go to the top part of the pass and get a bit more. Oh wait, no, we're there. All right, beautiful. All right, so that's going to give us a lot more, a lot more flexibility. I'm playing it as a shmup, or, you know, a run and gun at least. No, we're just doing an any % run. We're not doing true good or evil. Forgot how much money the elixir costs, but I do kind of want to do that. Let's get that out of the way. So we're going to go help somebody in their dream world. Not Freddy, but maybe Freddy. There is not much more to buy in the game, though, so we're getting to the end point of money will not really matter a ton anymore. Oh yeah, we need to go find the... There we go. We take 1 damage, because we're going to have to burn 1 healing potion. Here is the potion seller. I require your strongest potions. Telling me I can't handle your strongest potions. So the elixir is nice. The elixir will fully heal you up and your mana, but... Alright, come on, let's make it daytime. Daytime! Unfortunately, everybody's houses are closed during the night, because the town is infested with demons, riddled with them almost. I haven't done this quest in a while. I usually skip it, but I wanted to kind of show off more to what the game has to offer. Let's go to the dreamscape, the hellish dreamscape. We must save Michael from his plagued nightmares in the dream. Why do your dreams have lava, man? Have some lava-less dreams, please. And then I also, after this, we're going to go back to the surprisingly first dungeon, so I can show you something that I unfortunately missed, which I usually find it on accident because of Contra mode, but not this time. All right, what do we want to queue up? Let's queue up healing just in case. All right, time to kill the dream boss. Oh, girl, you got real ugly. Oh, carpet bombing. So much fun, yet so randomly useless. Alright, we've done it. We've slain the Dream Beast. Oh. No. Evil banished. Money, please. Go get our lost health potion back. No upgrades yet. Yeah, I think at this point it's mostly just saving up 9999 for the final strength boost. But alright, really quick, we're gonna go back to Valeshire and hope that I get the path correct in this. Oh, got me. All right, here we go. Hey, everybody, who's hungry? Who wants the delightful Castlevania treat that always keeps you nice and fed? Look at that. Look at that. Good hunk of wall meat. Wait, why is it green? Why is it green? Why am I eating it? Oh! Why would you eat meat that you found in a wall, fool? Wall chicken. What was I thinking? Bleh. Alright, there we go. I just had to show that off. I always forget to do that because it is a little bit out of the way. Oh god, don't die, Mike. Heal me, boy. Alright, we're fine. Okay, quest-wise, that's pretty much it, except for I guess I could go help out the guards, but we don't have to because we don't need to anymore. And I don't want the extremely good ending. So we're going to go up to Kasky and we're going to do this dungeon. Yeah, you all can fight about it. Somebody can be the VP, though. Yeah, I think they probably, at this point, you start doing more with the cult to take it apart, but we're doing any percent, so we're not going to do that, and we are running a little bit behind, but that's because I wanted to show off some of the side content. And frankly, my last game went a half an hour under, so you know what? I ain't gonna sweat it too much. I'm just gonna worry about shooting. So there's another cult entrance. Random air spikes, because of course. Free monies. Unnecessary at this point, but whatever. Floating eye, ruining my day, or at least trying to. Oh, come on. That's fine, we get healed up here anyway. Activate the shrine. Nope. You know what? Maybe I should. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do one more health just in case. Because I know, is this the one that has the teleporters? They're gonna piss me off. I know it if I don't have enough to tank a couple of their hits. It doesn't really matter anymore. I mean, we've got the super moves, and then after this, I can go get the best armor in the game. Yeah, this in particular entire stage sucks with melee with all the teleporting mage characters. Goddamn wizrobes ruining the city. Yeah, because even with second to best armor, they still deal 2 hits a pop, which not great. They just love hopping onto a platform you're about to get to. And so this jump is actually a bit rougher with double jump as opposed to the regular just up jump, because you can really target when you let that go. But as long as you drop first, the second part of the jump should be able to make it. Oh, spikes. Air spikes. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Heal me. So this room is actually where you can save a little bit of time doing a death skip. Because you just get to the end of the area, get everything you want, and then die. You go back. I think it's this room. We get our next movement ability. We got vertical movement, and now we have horizontal. And this is a trip. Ride the rocket. Oh, here we go. You know, we're just gonna die. That's what we're gonna do. Oh. There we go. And now we're at the beginning of the room, so I don't have to do the rest of that backtracking and lose health anyway. Really know why I'm still hoarding money. We have enough money for a ton of elixirs if we want them. Woo! Game getting a little spooky with its movements. Damn it, rocket. That's why I hate the rocket. Because sometimes doing a jump attack is enough to make it proc. Okay, game. Okay. That's how we're gonna play it. Yeah, good thing Contra mode gives you that many lives. Duck. Action duck, of course. All right, here's where you need this vertical or the horizontal movement tech. Oh, here goes nothing. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, let's pop a shield. Get a free heal out of it. I forgot, who are you? Are you the big, angry, ugly cherub? Yes, you are. Here's another boss you can only damage when their eye is open. It's a very recurring theme in this game. There's some celebratory fireworks while we wait for him to be damageable again. And the chubby cherub is no more. Gross. Now, I do not believe you can get the ultimate attack upgrade unless you're playing in evil mode either. So that is another, somebody was asking earlier about good making the game easier. To an extent, but you do get more Daka as a bad guy. And how much? That didn't give me enough to buy anything. That's fine. So let's go ahead, we're just gonna say screw it and go get the endgame armor. Woo! Almost way overshot that. A key! Oh wait, I think I have to do... Yeah, hold on. I have to go to the left and then you have to rocket across to get that key. I think. I don't know, normally I don't go for this, but like I said, trying to get us a little bit back on track and show off some additional stuff that a normal run wouldn't be able to get to. Yeah, normally I can get this uncompetitively under 2 hours pretty much every time now. Just by skipping a lot of the later side quests that we didn't do this time, because I know I don't need the money. Hello, welcome. Yeah, we might die a couple times doing this with just not really remembering the exact pitfalls everywhere. Get heal ready though, just in case. Oh, show me what's under there. Just water. Just water. You know, should really be able to swim in Contra mode. It clearly at least wade through water in that. Oh, I was not going to be able to duck that anyway. Good lord. There's water down there. So if we mess this up and fall without getting the key, we'll just probably leave in shame. There we go. I guess technically you can... I guess you can run over it if you're fast enough. It's just falling. You look like a jerk doing that. Yeah, alright, so it's the end of here. All right. And the secret castle boss is, oh my god, Abe Sapien from Hellboy. I forgot, he's just a mid-boss. What a terrible mid-boss. Ugh. Ugh. Or maybe he's not the mid-boss of this one. I think later in the game you fight one that's a mid-boss. Well, let's get our just reward. The super armor. The most sleeveless a shirt can get, everyone. It is the blackest shirt as well. It is super black. And off we go. Fastest way there now? Yeah, just darts off. All right, so onward to the final castle. And I can get... Do I want one more mana? You know what? Screw it. We'll be a little, we'll sling some spells late game. I normally don't get enough XP for that upgrade. There's gonna be zooming. Lots of zooming. So this is back where we got the elixir earlier. And this is where you know that you have to get the bird. So if you don't buy the familiar spell, you can't, I guess not beat the game. I'm sure there's probably some very convoluted double jump and rocket power that will get you there, but I don't want to bother. Oh, Hans ran away. Poor Hans. And then here's the final little cult area. Yeah, your familiar will attack. It doesn't just grab switches. But here we go. Beware, my lord. It's a clever ruse. It's now the big angry skeleton of the one we killed. And he also is dead. Hello, sir. Thank you for helping me. Let me repay the kindness. This spell may be useful on your travels. So he's gonna upgrade my familiar to doves. If earlier you show lenience to the skeleton and he kills that person, they will kill that wizard and then turn your familiar into an imp. So that is why, yes, you never, ever capitulate with demons when you are a paladin. It leads to the bad end. All right. Now, sometimes I will forget the final upgrade in this one, but I do not want to this time, because I really want to show it off. So these guys will also give you 250 XP a pop. If you are needing to late game try to grind a couple levels, they're really what you want to aim for. I always forget which way I need to go here in this one, because this entire dungeon is a little bit weirder than the other ones, at least for the final boss fight and like the general progression of where you go. I know, so I need to go get a key. Oh, right on the spikes though. I mean, luckily enough, I have more than enough lives that if we take a couple stupid deaths, we're not going to worry about it. Floating eye. Just a floating eye. Oh! Oh, acid bath. Totally whiffed that one. There we go. Big whiffin'. No! Oh my god! Oh, I have suddenly lost the ability to rocket jump. I'm just gonna take the bottom path and double jump it over. This is stupid. There we go. There we go. Oh, blood babies. Classic. Oh my god. A second key. Oh, we're getting our ass kicked in this room. That's okay. We have plenty of mana. We have a gun. Honestly, even if we die a lot more, we are still in a very good spot, because kind of after this is just, yeah, go mode. Yeah, I explored everything over there, so now up top. Okay. Now, I think, yeah, we need to bait this guy over. There we go. gonna get enough XP to do one final level up on accident? Maybe. Maybe. Ugh. Heal me, boy! Shit, shit, shit. Why am I even going for money? I don't need money. I believe it's this way. Yes. All right, everybody, hold on to your butts. So ordinarily in the game, Holy Light is the only thing that lets your melee weapon do ranged attacks. You basically trigger it, and then every time you attack, you shoot out a fireball. But we already shoot out bullets. Whoa, what does this power-up do? I'll tell you, it's spread shot. Now that's killing power. Not even the mid-boss will stop me. But he'll try. Oh, and the spell ran out. Womp womp. Goddamn demon blood babies. They're a plague upon the neighborhood. A plague, I tells ya. So what I'm probably going to want to do is I'm just going to take a death at the boss here to get my mana back. And then we at least have a couple free heals waiting for us. Yeah, so let's go. We're gonna... Yes, 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 yes. So this boss, unfortunately, is pretty hard to get a fast time on because just of the way it is. And here, we're gonna die first. Just gonna take the death. And come back into the fight with full mana. And we'll start with the shield, just in case. Yeah, so the whole deal with this boss is he's going to be floating in the acid, and occasionally will jump up and let its tongue hang out, and you can get a shot in on that, but it doesn't really let you do a lot of damage when it does that. No! And he's eating us like a sharkadile. That's fine. The shield will save us, and we have some heals as well. Yeah, that's why that boss kind of sucks, is that not an easy boss to quick kill whatsoever. Come on, come on. Act like a shark. Not today. Oh shit, maybe today. Oh, alright, just barely. Needless to say, this boss is even more fun when you only have melee attacks and are trying to dodge around to also get in to take a swing at its tongue. Because you probably won't have enough mana to keep your holy attack up and running the whole time. But castle cleared! Alright, that is the 5th castle. The orb is no more. We did it. Let's go ahead and get one more health for the last fight. F it, who cares? And teleport to the cathedral. And here we go. All right, so a little bit over 2 hours. My original estimate was 2 hours, but yeah, with the extra stuff that I showed off, these things happen. But now we can break into the cathedral and give them what for. Go through the last couple rooms of enemies here. Nothing doing, just a bunch of guys. Then, the final boss of any percent. That guy. Some room to breathe. King, thank you. Oh, got me. Got me out of the sky. Oh, got me with the hell meteor summoned right inside my head. Dude telefragged me like a Quake game. Oh, I am not having a great showing. You know what? We're not gonna bother with the you know, we are gonna bother with it, but we're also gonna do the shield. There we go. There we go. There we go. I knew I could count on you, shield. Oh, got him. Guts everywhere. Down for the count. Though his foes vanquished, Maxim Gun barely survived the ordeal. But his wounds were too severe, it turned out. His fate had been sealed. The people of Upal, saddened by the loss, came together to remember the sacrifice of Maxim Gun. But in the distance, in the darkness, evil still waits. All right, not too bad with a run that showed off a bunch of extras for funsies. But yeah, thank you all for the GGs. We believe what we've got left. Left 4 Dead 2 coming up next. I don't know who all is playing in all of it. I should be popping in for at least one match though. I need to go take a lap for my voice because I've been here for the last 4 hours. Yeah. Notice the credits outlining in the middle. The brave Poopsmith. The man who truly held the kingdom together. Everyone needs a Poopsmith. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and transition over to a quick break. And we're going to get everything set up for Left 4 Dead 2. So all you hang out, we have a lot more stuff coming up today. And I'm, of course, and still, TheBigMike1983.